few days ago, Starz finally dropped the official teaser for the final season of Power Book 44. In this video, I'm going to break down some of the images that we got in the teaser and give my early thoughts on what I foresee going down the season based on those images. Before I do any of that, y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things. Usually with these videos, I yap a lot in the beginning. I ain't do that this time. I got straight to the point. I need to do the same. Go ahead and subscribe right now. Follow my TikTok if you're watching this on TikTok. Shout out to my boy Mark Dark TV, once again looking out for the channel, being the only channel I could find on YouTube that actually had this official teaser out there. It is not even on the Starz page for some odd reason. I go subscribe to him after y'all subscribe to me. In this very first image of the trailer, we see Tommy on a drive. He's looking a little stressed in this image. He's breathing a little hard too. This could very well be the very next day after he found out that Maria got taken by her brother. And contrary to how he's looking in this image, Tommy is looking like he's ready for smoke. He says we're gonna have some fun before we switch over to a scene of him talking to somebody who ends up being DMac of all people. First of all, with all DMac was doing in season 2, when the hell did he have time to get a lineup? Look at his shit. These actors can't wait to hear they film in another season to get that fresh cut. Look at that boy lineup. He asked DMac if he's ready for this, and y'all already know DMac stay on go. I'm curious to know if Tommy knows all that DMac got into towards the end of season 2. See, he was focused on taking down Miguel, putting him and Diamond's organization on the map, and then dealing with Vic, who was an informant, so he really didn't have much time to focus on his nephew. At this point in time, is Tommy hip to all of DMac's nefarious activity? Because he could really just be recruiting him for the shit that he did to the cop, seeing how dedicated he is to being a part of this game and nothing else. That man DMac, he got a trail of bodies that's bound to follow him in this season. I just want to see how that's going to affect Tommy and his plans to overthrow Miguel and his organization. You get some early images of this impending war with niggas getting thrown overboard. I don't even know who this is getting thrown overboard. I can't really tell nothing about the brother outside of that. It's looking like he's wearing like a size 9, size 10 type of shoe. He's getting thrown in that water fully clothed. I know he tight. Let me get this other image of Miguel. Look like he getting caught lacking by whoever this is. I do not remember that brother popping up in season 2. Who the hell is this? Miguel, your credibility is dead ass in the toilet if this is just some random nigga that walked up on you in the streets of Chicago. It's supposed to be this big drug lord, this big gangbanger, the one Tommy Egan's supposed to be going at it with this season, and this is who's catching you lacking? I ain't gonna lie, bro. So far, the villains in Force have been so garbage. Whether it's the Flynn family, Miguel's family, the damn police of Chicago, they all been dirt. Let's just keep it a stat. We get this next image of Kate telling Tommy to make him suffer. I don't know who M is. Maybe it's Miguel's gang. It also asks the question of who is standing next to Kate in this scene. Does the show want us to believe that it's just JP standing there? Is it somebody else that we don't know of? I'm just saying, it could be Tariq St. Patrick. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're just leaving him out on purpose. I feel like if it was JP, they would have showed him. So I don't know. Maybe this is a new character. Maybe this is a character that they just don't want us to see. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments on who this is next to Kate. We get another image letting us know, if we did not already, that the battle is officially beginning and ending in this season. In this next part of the teaser, we got Diamond letting Tommy know that he's not going to let nobody get in between what he and Jannard built. Then we got the camera immediately pan over to Jannard after Diamond says this. We got hype. He finally got his brother back in his corner after 2 seasons. I'm crying. Jokes aside though, it's looking like Diamond is finally picking a side between CBI and the new organization that he's made with Tommy over these past couple seasons. And I could understand him coming to this conclusion because Tommy was really just doing shit towards the end of season 2 on his own accord. Him barely involved in Diamond, not really making him feel like a partner. So I could definitely understand and see him leaning more on his brother's side and trying to rebuild CBI the right way. We've had CBI under Diamond's control. We've had CBI under Jannard's control. But in this iteration of Power, we have not really seen CBI under the control of both the brothers. So I'm curious if that's the direction that they're going to go with this season. How that's going to impact Diamond and Tommy's relationship going forward. After once again reminding us the release date of the season being November 7th of this year, we get Miguel talking about Tommy Egan is a dead man walking. But I don't think he really know how Tommy's side is coming. I mean, look at DMac in this very next panel of the teaser. He even got his hitter to the left of him. Our boy Bakari is about to represent the Shy crazy in this season. We got Tommy looking at his golden piece in this next part of the teaser. Probably getting ready to off somebody. I already know how Tommy moves. We get this exploding car in the next panel before we see this police officer who's pulling over a tarp on this dead body. Lord knows who the body is. Whoever it is got this police officer looking shook as hell. Law enforcement take some kind of L. Is Dre from the Shy up out of here? I don't know. Y'all leave your thoughts in the comments on that. Could also be Vic too, you know, considering he is a CI. You got this image of Jannard letting niggas know that they gotta pick a side and they gotta do it right the F now. I don't know who he's talking to in this scene. I can't see many of the CBI that Tommy had on his side staying with Tommy if Diamond does decide to work with Jannard again. So I generally don't know who he could be talking to here, but he's definitely the man in some authority in this scene. Got another image of Tommy in the trailer, look like he's about to make a next move. He talking about we just getting started and it's time to go terrorize the devil. This man stay on BT. Get our first look at Shanti in this trailer. I was just about to comment on the fact that we did not get Shanti in this teaser somehow. But she's here, so I already know her and Jannar probably gonna be continuing their schemes from last season, trying to get Tommy up out the way. And that's probably gonna lead to Diamond deciding that he need to leave Tommy and just join up with Jannar again. We also got Vic in this trailer, who is also looking stressed. Maybe not as much as I thought though, because when does bro have the time to get into a next situation shit? With all this shit going on with you right now, Vic, how did you find the time to get with the next shorty? You gotta explain that to me somehow, gang. We got Maria up in the poll on somebody who I can only assume is probably her brother, or maybe Tommy. Maybe Tommy caught her off guard. She got freed from her situation somehow. I mean, we don't really know what's going on with Maria right now. And if we relay this image back to the image that I just showed of Maria, I think it's safe to assume that Maria is up in the poll in this location right here. So she's probably a lot closer than I'm giving her credit for, which makes sense. I mean, I can't see Miguel sending her off to no random ass location. But yeah, very curious to see who she's up in the poll on and if she's gonna pull that trigger or if this is just bait for the teaser. And finally, we got the infamous face-off between Tommy and Miguel, where Tommy just tells Miguel, may the best man win. And that's what we got for the official teaser, man. Very excited for this final season of Power 4. I already know I'm still banking on Tariq being involved in the season to some capacity. For the most part, it's looking like Tommy's side is set up pretty well right now. I didn't really notice a lot of Miguel's side in this trailer though, so maybe they're a lot more well off than I'm giving it credit for. Right now, Tommy's side looking real good. I did peep we got a lot of DMac in this teaser. Make me wonder, will bro die by the end of this, or is he going into this Power Legacy series with Tommy and Tariq? I think that would be a great decision, but obviously DMac has done a lot of damage in season 2 and is probably going to do a lot more in season 3 just knowing his character. I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to survive going into this Power Legacy spinoff. One more thing I want to mention before ending this teaser breakdown vid. I did peep a noticeable absence of Claudia in this teaser. Oh, but J Swaff, she died at the end of season 2. Why would she be in the teaser? Do we know for sure that she died at the end of season 2? Yeah, we seen her get stabbed up. Yeah, Tommy and Shanti heard her final breaths, quote unquote, over that phone call. But is she really dead? I don't know about that, y'all. I even went on the Power Wiki and it says her status is currently unknown. So we really don't know what happened to Claudia. She could very well pop up in this season. I don't know where she would fit in, but I would definitely say that we should not write off Claudia just yet. Hopefully I'm wrong though. I really don't mess with the Flynn family at all. Vic is already one too many Flynns to me in my opinion. But those are all my current thoughts on the official teaser that dropped for Power Force's final season. You know, if y'all are excited for the final season, some of y'all theories going into it. And until next time, I've been host Jay Swaff. I'll be entertained. And we go talk soon. Peace, y'all.